अस्सलाम वालेकुम एस्पिरेंट्स, वेलकम बैक। हमारी आज की वीडियो का टाइटल है CSS ओल्ड पेपर सोल्यूशन एंड इट इज़ अ सोल्यूशन ऑफ CE CSS 2018 इंग्लिश प्रेसी एंड कंपोजिशन। ठीक है, यानी 2018 का जो इंग्लिश प्रेसी एंड कंपोजिशन का जो पेपर था उसका कंप्लीट सोल्यूशन आपको इस वीडियो में मिलेगा। तो दो चीज़ें मैं आपको पहले ही बताना चाहूँगी। एक तो ये कि ये हमारी एक सीरीज स्टार्ट हुई है जिसमें रोज़ एक ओल्ड पेपर का सोल्यूशन मिलेगा। पहले सारे कंपलसरीज कवर करेंगे और उसके बाद कुछ ऑप्शनल्स भी। तो चैनल को अगर सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो कर लें ताकि रोज़ आपको न्यू लेक्चर मिल सके। दूसरी बात, चूँकि ये पेपर का सोल्यूशन है, यहाँ पे जस्ट पेपर नहीं है, क्वेश्चन पेपर इस वीडियो में नहीं मिलेगा। तो वो आपको कहाँ से मिलेगा? डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में लिंक है मेरे व्हाट्सअप चैनल का, वहाँ पे आप जाएंगे तो आपको हर पेपर का पहले क्वेश्चन पेपर मिलेगा और साथ उसकी सोल्यूशन वीडियो। ठीक है, तो चलें स्टार्ट करते हैं। ओके, ठीक है। तो सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन था कि प्रेसी का, ऑफ कोर्स प्रेसी का ही होते हैं। सो क्वेश्चन वाज राइट अ प्रेसी ऑफ द फॉलोइंग पैसेज इन अबाउट 120 वर्ड्स एंड आल्सो सजेस्ट अ सूटेबल टाइटल। ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे प्रेसी उसकी मैंने दे दी है और एक दफ़ा मैं उसको रीड आउट कर देती हूँ। सो temperate regions of North Europe suggest that cold weather is conducive to human development since it awakens human capacities and positively challenges human vigor from sedentary, a nature characteristic of hot climate. Extreme cold desensitizes human nature, while extreme hot proffers little motivation for application of human energy. In moderately cold region, man is engaged in strenuous efforts for securing good, shelter, and other necessities of life. On the contrary, a little effort is required in tropical region nearing equator for procuring nutrition and housing. Like temperate and tropical climates, different seasons of the year, winter and summer, also have varying impacts on human nature. In summer, we tend to be relaxed and sedentary, whereas in winter, we put a lot of efforts mentally and physically. ठीक है, तो टाइटल इसका मैंने सजेस्ट किया है क्लाइमेट कंडीशंस डिफाइन द स्पिरिट ऑफ मैन, राइट। तो उसके बाद क्वेश्चन नंबर 3, द क्वेश्चन वाज दैट राइट हमारा क्वेश्चन ये था कि आपको कंप्रीहेंशन या एक पैसेज गिवन है। ठीक है, रीड द फॉलोइंग पैसेज केयरफुली एंड आंसर द क्वेश्चंस दैट फॉलो। ठीक है, तो सबसे पहला हमारा क्वेश्चन था, इंस्टेड ऑफ मेकिंग मशीन्स आर सर्वेंट्स द ऑथर सेज दे हैव बिकम आर मास्टर्स। इन व्हाट सेंस हैज दिस कम अबाउट? तो इसका आंसर है द एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी डिपेंडेंस ऑफ मैन ऑन मशीन्स एंड हिज inadequacy in meeting with its maintenance expenditures and other operating costs have enslaved him. Therefore, instead of operating them independently, man himself has become servant of machines. ठीक है, तो सेकेंड क्वेश्चन था हमारे पास, द यूज ऑफ मशीन्स हैज brought us more layer and more energy, but the author says that this has been a curse rather than a blessing. Why? Answer is, there is no denying the fact that machines have brought more layer and more energy in man's life, but it is also true that their unfair operation can render man at more destructive end. Thus, machines controlled by eccentric men can cause more harm than good and become curse rather than a blessing. Question number 3 was, what exactly is the meaning of civilization? Do you agree with the author's views? According to Will Durant, civilization is social order promoting cultural creation. Four elements constitute it: economic provision, political organization, moral tradition, and the pursuit of knowledge and the arts. It begins where chaos and insecurity end, for when fear is overcome, curiosity and constructiveness are free, and man passes by natural impulse towards the understanding and embellishment of life. Yes, it is agreeable, as author has superbly defined civilization as mode of creating and connecting beautiful things. Right? Question number 4 was, Making more beautiful things. What does this expression mean? Make a list of the beautiful things that you would like to make and how you would make them. The expression making more beautiful things aim at justifying the application of power and energy saved by machines for making more beautiful things. These beautiful things are promotion of justice, free thinking, right living, discovering universe, affecting peace among nations, and poverty alleviation. I would like to follow all these goals, beautiful things, plus social sector development and toleration through education, economic provision, and fairness. And question number 5 was mention some plans you may have to prevent poverty in the world. Who would receive your most particular attention and why? Poverty alleviation can be ensured through equitable distribution of available resources, reducing security expenditures, increasing allocation to social sector. There is need to learn from China where poverty alleviation has been achieved remarkably through planned economy and redistribution of resources. Instead of investing in space missions, problem of this planet must be addressed beforehand. All the policymakers and implementers would adopt these strategies since they are pragmatic and efficacious. Okay, question number 4a. Question was correct any 5 of the following. उन्हें correct करने का बोला गया था. ठीक है, तो 5 का कहा था लेकिन यहाँ पे सारे सब की ही correction मैंने दे दी है. ठीक है. So first was they work only when they have no money. ये मैंने corrected sentences लिखे हैं. अगर आपको incorrect यानी जो question paper में given थे वो देखने हैं तो आप question paper देखें. They had been staying in a hotel, therefore they left the motor car here. By no means, I cannot allow you to do so. Fourth one was, my friend said he remembers never having read a more enjoyable book. Fifth one is, going up the hill, we saw an old temple. Sixth one is, one day the bird did not perform to his satisfaction certain tricks which he had taught it. Seventh one is, I was impressed rather by the manner of the orator than by his matter. And the last one is, what an awesome weather. ठीक है. उसके बाद question number 4b. Question था, use punctuation marks where needed in the following sentences. मैंने यहाँ पे use कर लिए हैं. There is a slavery that no legislation can abolish. इसके बाद ये colon है, the slavery of caste. तो ये हमारे पास full stop है. All that I am, comma, all that I hope to be, comma, I owe to my angel mother, full stop. Quotation mark, take away that bubble, quotation mark, comma, said Cromwell, comma, pointing to the mace which lay upon the table, full stop. There is only one cure for the evils which newly required freedom produces, comma, and that cure is freedom, full stop. History, comma, it has been said, comma, is the essence of innumerable biographies, and full stop. ठीक है. उसके बाद question number 5a. Question was, fill the following blanks any 5 appropriate preposition. मैंने सारे solve कर दिए. First one was, dash a Ford, he has a Fiat car. तो Fiat car, तो यहाँ पे ये besides आएगा. I saw him felling a big tree, dash with a dash a hatcher. तो with a hatcher. I must start dash dawn to reach the station in time. At आएगा. I have known him dash a long time. For आएगा. Will you walk dash my parlor? Into आएगा. The public are cushioned dash pickpockets. Against आएगा. ठीक है. Question number 5b. Rewrite the following dialogue written in direct speech in a paragraph form. तो मैंने paragraph form में लिख दिया है. मैं read कर देती हूँ. Jack greeted Swarp, who was busy in his usual swatting, and asked him to come out, shut up his old books, and to have a game of tennis. Swarp excused that he could not come as the examination was drawing nearer and he wanted every hour he could get for study. Jack dismissively asked Swarp to hang all examinations, saying that he did not worry about time and asked him what was the use of them. Swarup replied that one could not get a degree without passing an examination and said that he has set his heart on being a graduate. Jack asked Swarup what graduation would do for him, adding that he might get a clerkship in a government office, and that was all. He further said that there were hundreds of fellows who had gotten their degrees and were no way nearer getting jobs of any sort. Swarup replied he was not studying to pass his examination and obtain his degree, rather, he was doing so to store his mind with knowledge and develop his intellectual faculties. ठीक है? उसके बाद question number 6a. Question was, explain the difference between the following word pairs, any five, by using each word in your own sentences. तो 5 के बजाय मैंने पूरे 8 के 8 के यहाँ पे बना दिए हैं. ठीक है, पढ़ते हैं. पहला है callous and callous. Callous का मतलब होता है harsh, cruel, ruthless. The callous imperialists used to kill a large number of people to establish their empires. उसके बाद callous का है a thickened and hardened part of the skin. Animals of mountains usually have callous body to deal with harshness of climate. उसके बाद born and born. born born का मतलब होता है existing as a result of birth. Hashim was born and raised in Lahore. And born borne इसका मतलब होता है carried or transported by a thing specified. For example, people should wear face masks during airborne epidemics. Third one is faint or faint. Faint का मतलब होता है possible but unlikely, मतलब slight. Faint ideas rarely get implemented. उसके बाद है faint. इसका है any distracting or deceptive maneuver. Always be aware of feinted moves of enemy. ठीक है. Fourth one is dinghy or dinghy. ये आपको याद होगा कि 2017 के पेपर में भी सेम आया था और यहाँ पे भी ये आया है. Dinghy का मतलब होता है a small boat for recreation or racing. Amidst stormy sea, the passengers of dinghy started crying and praying for safety. और dinghy का मतलब होता है shabby या dismal. The dinghy clothes are neither liked nor sold in the market. Fifth is loose or lose. Loss का मतलब होता है be deprived of या no longer have. Lose a leg rather than a life. और lose का मतलब होता है not tight, not closely fixed. Drivers should check their vehicles regularly and get all the loose screws tightened. उसके बाद है waver and waver, यानी एक है उसमें I आता है और एक without I. तो जो I वाला है उसका मतलब होता है renunciation या repudiation. The tax waiver are required to encourage foreign direct investment यानी FDI. उसके बाद waiver का मतलब है falter, wobble या tremble. Love propagates through air when a waver waves his hand to his distancing dear one. ठीक है. Seventh one is shear या shear. Shear का मतलब होता है cut off something with scissors or shears. The Chinese shear the heads of their boys when they reach the age of adolescence as a ritual. उसके बाद shear का है to deviate from curse. Traffic jam made people to shear their ways. उसके बाद है resistor या resistor O वाला. तो resistor जिसमें E आता है उसका मतलब होता है someone who offers opposition. Political rivals act as resistor against each other. और resistor यानी जिसमें O आता है उसका मीनिंग होता है a device designed to introduce resistance into an electric circuit. Resistors are used to regulate high voltage and to save electronic devices. ठीक है. यहाँ तक क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 A पार्ट कंप्लीट हो गया. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 B पार्ट है use only 5 of the following in sentences which illustrate their meaning. मैंने सारे यूज किए हुए हैं. पहला है show and tell. It means a public presentation or display. The politicians and bureaucrats are liable to show and tell their performances. उसके बाद second one है helter skelter, मतलब होता है hastily or hurriedly. The earthquake of 2008 made people run helter-skelter towards open places. Third one है to the death. It means until death. The criminals of death penalty are supposed to hang to the death. फोर्थ है tilt at windmills. इसका मतलब है attacking imaginary enemies. The great powers of today are killing innocent humans and are tilting at the windmills in order to become superpowers. उसके बाद फिफ्थ है het up. It means angry and agitated. और इसका सेंटेंस होगा a person who keeps himself calm and does not get so het up at ordinary matters is a person who promotes peace. Sixth one is the whole ball of wax. इसका मतलब होता है everything. One cannot achieve the whole ball of wax at one place, but one would have to travel and work for it. Seventh one is it's about time. Meaning is it should have occurred a long time ago. Had the institution of police reformed earlier, it's about time that law and order situation would have significantly improved. And the last one is punch up, a fist fight or a brawl. Harsh talks are more likely to end up in a punch up. ठीक है, और ये क्वेश्चन भी यहाँ पे कंप्लीट हो गया. अब लास्ट क्वेश्चन हमारा है translate the following Urdu paragraph into English by keeping in view figurative idiomatic expressions. ठीक है, तो अब हमने उसको ट्रांसलेट करना है. ट्रांसलेशन मैं आपको बता देती हूँ. The city of Lahore is not only the center of politics but also an ancient cultural hub. The Mughals experienced the zenith of their culture in the city. The city was also the center of Sikh culture. This city also harbored the culture of knowledge and literature. It also remained the center for mystic people. The author of famous book on Sufism titled Kashaf al-Mahjub, Hazrat Ali Hajweri, famously known as Data Ganj Baksh, is also buried in the city. During the British Raj, the fashion of Lahore would get involved throughout the subcontinent. The importance of the city did not decline even after the creation of Pakistan. And that's it. I hope कि सारे questions आपको समझ आ गए. Still कोई confusion है तो comment box में पूछ लें. Thank you.